Today we're diving into a massive global shakeup that's got everyone talking. The title says it all. Trump is 150% tariffs threat to BRICS backfires. BRICS launches shocking new payment system. If you thought the US dollar's dominance was untouchable, think again. President Trump's latest economic move has sparked a firestorm, and the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and their new members have just dropped a bombshell response. Stick around as we unpack what's really going on, why Trump's plan might have backfired, and what this new payment system means for the future of global trade. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss a thing. So let's set the stage. Back in November 2024, right after winning the election, President-elect Donald Trump took to Truth Social with a bold warning. He threatened to slap 100% tariffs on BRICS countries if they tried to create a new currency or back any alternative to the US dollar. By January 2025, after taking office, Trump upped the ante, raising the tariff threat to a staggering 150%. His message was clear. You leave the dollar, you're not doing business with the United States. He called the BRICS nations hostile and said there's no chance they replace the dollar in global trade. For context, BRICS isn't just a small club anymore. It started with Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, but by 2025 it's grown to include Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, the UAE, and Indonesia. That's nearly half the world's population and about 30% of global GDP. These countries have been talking about de-dollarization for years, reducing their reliance on the US dollar in trade. The idea gained traction after Western sanctions on Russia in 2022, which showed how the US can weaponize the dollar. At the 2023 BRICS summit, leaders like Russia's Vladimir Putin pushed for more trade in local currencies. And by 2024, Putin even floated a blockchain-based payment system to bypass Western financial networks. Trump's tariff threats weren't new. He'd already warned Canada, Mexico, and China with tariffs over immigration and drugs. But targeting BRICS over the dollar was a whole new level of economic brinkmanship. He claimed the BRICS were trying to destroy our dollar, and on February 21st, 2025, he even declared the bloc had broken up after his warning, saying, "We haven't heard from them lately." But here's where things get interesting. Trump might have spoken too soon. Trump's tariff threats were meant to scare BRICS into submission, but they might have done the opposite. Let's break down why. First, the US dollar's dominance isn't as shaky as Trump's rhetoric suggests. According to the IMF, the dollar still makes up about 58% of global foreign exchange reserves, and major commodities like oil are priced in dollars. A 2024 study by the Atlantic Council Geopolitics Center found that neither the euro nor BRICS currencies have seriously dented the dollar's role. So, was BRICS really a threat? Not immediately. Experts like Brad Setzer from the Council on Foreign Relations called Trump's reaction an overreach, saying it elevates a non-threat and suggests a lack of confidence in the dollar. Second, tariffs this high, 150%, would hurt the US as much as BRICS. A March 2025 analysis by the Peterson Institute for International Economics used the G-cubed model to predict slower US growth and higher inflation if these tariffs were imposed. Think about it. The US imports coffee from Brazil, electronics from China, and minerals from South Africa. A 150% tariff would skyrocket prices for American consumers. And that's not even counting retaliation. China, for instance, could find other ways to hit back, as it did during Trump's first term. But the real backfire, Trump's threats pushed BRICS to act faster. The Kremlin warned in December 2024 that forcing countries to use the dollar would strengthen the trend of switching to national currencies, and that's exactly what happened. Countries like China and Brazil were already trading in their own currencies, and India and Malaysia had signed deals to boost rupee-based transactions. Trump's aggressive stance might have been the final straw, showing BRICS they couldn't rely on the US-led financial system anymore. Fast forward to today, March 23rd, 2025. Just when Trump thought BRICS had gone quiet, they dropped a bombshell, a new payment system designed to bypass the US dollar entirely. Now, we didn't have all the details yet. This just broke a few hours ago. But here is what we know. The system is blockchain-based, building on Putin's 2024 proposal at the Kazan summit. It's not a new currency which BRICS leaders like Putin had downplayed as too complex. Instead, it's a platform for settling trades in local currencies, cutting out the dollar and Western systems like SWIFT, which Russia was excluded from after 2022. This isn't just a symbolic move. BRICS countries have been laying the groundwork for years. The new development bank launched in 2014 already finances projects in local currencies. And China's been pushing its digital yuan, the ECNY, as an alternative for cross-border payments. Posts on X are buzzing about this. Some users are calling it a shocking escalation, with one account noting that the alliance seeks financial autonomy and blockchain could be their solution. But let's think critically here. While this system is a bold step, it's not a dollar killer yet. A true rival currency would need a unified monetary union, which BRICS isn't ready for. China dominates the bloc with 70% of its GDP, while India, a democracy, is cautious about ceding control. Plus, the dollar's stability and global trust keep it on top for now. Still, this payment system is a wake-up call. It shows BRICS is serious about financial independence, and Trump's tariffs might have just accelerated their timeline. So what does this all mean? Trump's 150% tariff threat was meant to protect the US dollar's dominance, but it might have backfired spectacularly. Instead of slowing BRICS down, it lit a fire under them, leading to this new payment system that could reshape global trade. The US dollar isn't going anywhere soon, but the cracks are starting to show. If more countries join BRICS, Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Malaysia have already applied, this movement could gain even more momentum. What do you think? Did Trump miscalculate, or is he playing a long game we don't see yet? And how will this new BRICS payment system change the world economy? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. We'll keep you updated as this story unfolds, so hit that bell to stay in the loop. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.